All right, guys, thanks for joining me this morning. So, I have been very busy this morning working on some other things for moms. I did call in today because I had a sore throat and I was just totally worn out. But I am working on some other things now that I've got my energy back. One thing I want to tell moms is if you have gone through a divorce and your credit has been affected, there is Dolby AI that you can use that I just used to help me know that there were a couple things on my credit that I didn't even know about. So Dovaly AI is free. Also, as I called pregnancy centers, I talked to somebody today who she was telling me about Nevada. So Nevada is very transient. We have people who are there who don't really have family support, and a lot of moms now have had abortions. Almost every single mom now has had an abortion in her past. This is how much abortion has increased. So I was talking to a lady that offers free help for women in Nevada. She talks to them. She has a mothering group where all questions can be asked, like breastfeeding to prenatal care, and it's done in a group. And that is how many times we learn from one another, right? Mothers helping mothers. I remember the horror stories from an aunt, hearing that when I had my firstborn, that there was a lady down the hall screaming, and it's just horrific, the pain of childbirth. And that had made my mind up to get the works at the hospital, to get the epidural, to get the the shot, the what else did I have? I had Demulin the second time, but it wasn't until I had my home births that I was like, okay, I'm going natural. But the first one, I was in the hospital with Pitocin. My placenta started separating. I had the epidural. I had the machine hooked on me to tell me when to push. So you are better off. This is also with a Lamaze class with my firstborn son. I had Lamaze to learn how to breathe. You are better off making sure that you are in a class, not just Lamaze, but with a bunch of other women so you can ask those questions about, how was your birth and how do I deal with this during labor and how do I deal with this? And you can get so much more, I think, from just a Lamaze class, right? So there's also this new thing, Midwifery RX, that is supposed to be available in every single state, that you can now get prescriptions for moms without a necessary medical doctor giving you that prescription. So check that out. I think it's great because we've had telehealth, for abortion pills, and now to see telehealth being used to help women with things that they need in pregnancy, I think is a great idea. So as I continue digging into, what's available for moms, the post abortive classes are also available. I was talking to a lady that says their center will recommend different types of post abortive classes for women, which I think is very important depending on the abortion, what type of abortion you had, what were the circumstances around it, right? So we want to offer that to women. So these are a couple more resources. Call your churches. I know there's a church locally right now that offers under $100 in the Benevolent Fund for Christmas gifts. Get that. Take advantage of all your resources. I had Kevin Leandro, as I go through this divorce, say, "Oh, you've taken more help than you've put into the system." And I've said, you know what? It's why would I basically put this in a corrupt system? Why would I put so much money into a corrupt system where the government gets all the money and the families are not, right? So take as much help as you can, ladies. Nobody's keeping score. I mean, I work for an organization right now where I am getting a lot of help in saving lives and helping women. So there is no price on that, right? There's no price on a life. And this is what we want. We want to help moms have every resource available so that abortion is unthinkable. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys.